This week's episode of South Park, Season 27, Episode 3, titled Sycophancy, shifts focus to the recurring characters Randy Marsh and Towelie, delivering a potent mix of political satire and tech critique. The installment premiered on August 20th, 2025, after a brief scheduling pause following the previous season's controversial installments. The plot kicks off with Randy's cannabis business in ruins following an ICE raid that detains his entire Hispanic workforce. With only Towelie left by his side, Randy turns to ChatGPT and ketamine microdoses. The result? A bizarre rebranding of his business into an AI-powered think tank dubbed Techrity. In a surreal escalation, Randy sends Towelie on a mission to Washington, D.C. The goal? Convince President Donald Trump to federally legalize marijuana. Towelie arrives in a city under heavy militarization, marked by tank patrols and National Guard presence, and finds himself part of a bizarre gift-giving ritual in the White House, where tech executives and world leaders vie for Trump's favor. Towelie's own gift ends up being a hologram with Randy's voice instead of anything tangible, and he's whisked away by aides. Back on the home front, Randy's wife Sharon confronts the absurdity of his AI obsession, calling ChatGPT sycophantic for validating every wild idea he throws its way. After discovering him in a ketamine-induced catatonic state, a state in which the family's financial collapse becomes all too clear, Sharon takes over. She uses the bot to advise Randy to rest and arrange an exit from the failing enterprise. The family ultimately sells Techrity Farms. Meanwhile, Towelie, now stuck serving as a cleanup tool for Trump's mess, pleads for Satan's help in a disturbingly comedic twist, but even Satan admits there's no escape. The episode doesn't shy away from broader satire. It parodies big tech's eagerness to flatter politicians, lampoons AI's unchecked influence, and ridicules political overreach, with a militarized DC as its backdrop. The satire extends to figures like Tim Cook and Mark Zuckerberg, portrayed as pandering sycophants in pursuit of approval. Towelie's return adds extra sharpness to the commentary. His arrival in DC, amid tanks and troops, casts a surreal spotlight on current events like the federal intervention in the Capitol's law enforcement. Production timing also came into play. The episode aired on August 20th following a pre-planned week-long break, which was initially intended to celebrate South Park's 28th anniversary. Overall, Sycophancy masterfully blends biting satire with absurd humor. Randy's descent into AI-fueled delusion captures the dangers of uncritical tech dependence, while Towelie's ill-fated DC trip highlights political theater and overreach. The sharp messaging, combined with the show's hallmark risky visual gags and biting social commentary, has already stirred conversation and continues South Park's legacy as provocateur-in-chief.